Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. We're back with another one. We're back on a California Delta today. We launched out of Lazy M Marina. I'm going to be out here just throwing some big baits, some top water, some wake baits. I'm pretty excited to try this new lure out. This is the Toxic Baits Weight Hog. It's new to me, not new in general. This is in the copper color. It's a big old wake bait. This thing is about $130. So we're definitely going to be giving it some use today. Going to be throwing around some rocks on the shore, probably around some submerged tulies. See how that goes. If the big baits don't work out, we're gonna switch over, just try to catch some numbers, just try to have a good time today. We don't really have a plan, so hopefully you enjoy the video and hopefully you stick around. Come on. I didn't realize how heavy this bait actually was. It's about like 3.5 to almost 4 ounces, and that thing's pretty heavy. It's pretty big too. It's like floating out the water, kind of like a shark fin almost when it swims. It's kind of crazy. I gave it about like 45 minutes and my arms were pretty tired. So after the weight hog, I switched over to a buzz bait. I didn't have any luck with it, and I haven't had any luck with it this year, but I've heard a lot of people say during the springtime, a buzz bait is definitely a key bait to throw. And I love top water, so I've been trying, but honestly, I haven't had any luck. If you have any recommendations on any buzz baits, go ahead and comment down below and let me know. It's a little windier than I thought it'd be, but that shouldn't be much of a problem. Still gonna be fishing the same way, and then if it takes them a little more, I'll probably pick up a spinner bait. So in the past years, I never really targeted where I punch. I kind of just throw it in the area of the mat that I want to fish at. But I feel like that's not really the way you should go about it. I've been targeting more this year, sort of like thinner grass, not too much to cheese, but just something a little easier to break through, and it still has a lot of water under, so kind of a little deeper water. That's where I've been finding most of my success so far. So that's what I'm gonna stick with. I know it's gonna change sometimes, but that's probably what I'm gonna target first. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. That's a big baby. I thought it was bigger because when I swung, it didn't even come up. No lie. Oh yeah. Damn, that's a fun bite. Punch bite, man. It's funny because I actually had a smaller weight. I only had a 1 ounce on here, and I think I had like a 3/0 hook, and I felt like it was just too small. I had a bait on there and the hook was like only going halfway, so I upped the weight to 1.5 ounce, changed the hook to a 4/0 hook, and then switched over to this missile base D-bomb with a little black back because the water's kind of stained. Look at that belly, man. Woo, shout out Rip and Lift. That's what you call a belly shirt right there. Sheesh. There you go. Let's see if we get on some more. I wouldn't mind if it's a punch bite all day. It's a super fun way to catch them. There's something about this wind, I don't know. It's like every time I'm just floating away, the wind pushes my kayak a certain direction, and it's super hard to like position my kayak in a way for me to fish this grass line. I think it's because I got all my weight on the back of my kayak, so when the wind is pushing, it's just like pushing the back of my kayak and it's turning it every time. Check that guy out. You can't really see him, right? He's just chilling on there. That's the turtle. No luck on that one. You know it's tough when you gotta bust out the Senko. Anytime you gotta bust out the finesse rod, you know it's getting tough. Woo, giant. No, he absolutely choked that hook though. There we go. Wait, now this part is crazy. I seen the boat come by. I even waved hi to them, I think like right here. And I wasn't thinking. I just wasn't paying attention, and I forgot that it made waves. That was probably the closest I ever been to falling in the water right there since I got my kayak. It didn't look that bad, but the boat was like tilted almost 90 degrees. Not 90, maybe like 45. When I come across a spot like this, it's just impossible for me to not throw a frog, because it's just like a bunch of mats with a little bit of opening. It's a perfect place for a bass to see a frog. This is some froggy conditions right here. That's a fun bite right there, yo. Came up and smashed it. Straight up smashed it. Chokage. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Here we go. Woo! God, that's such a fun bite. Straight up exploded. And that was pretty much my day, guys. You know, I didn't catch anything else the rest of the day. I did put in some more hours on the water, spent another 2 hours after that, but it was a struggle. The wind picked up here and I had a hard time getting back in. My allergies were killing me, so I just decided to call it. Comment down below, what is your favorite way to catch a bass? Frogs might be my number one. It might be right behind a spook, but they might be my number one. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll catch you next time.